for leaders like Sanjay Singh to say Kejriwal's been arrested. He wasn't arrested. He was held back, asked whether he had permission and then allowed to proceed. But a hysteria was built up almost
why
as
was
if
he held back,
Modi has attacked Kejriwal.
As a journalist, you should ask, why was he held back?
You know, when we are filming at various places, the cops and the DM of that area often ask us, do you have permission? If you have permission, you're allowed to proceed. Everyone gets questioned, KP, outside Delhi. There is nothing wrong with that. Yes, you must answer. Why was it projected as if Modi had gone and arrested Kejriwal?
Let me answer that.
Yes.
Where was Mr. Kejriwal going? He was going to the special investment zone where Maruti has been given a factory, where 44 villages are standing up against the government of Gujarat.
No one stopped him from going there.
They stopped him. That's why they stopped him.
But
that's
they
the
didn't
allegation.
Stop him.
They
is the allegation substantiated by
facts? Then of course,
they did
then
not
he became
stop
national
him.
news, then they took him
Because
out.
you lied, you said that he'd been arrested. Was he arrested?
Why is Mr. Kejriwal?
Why were Aam Aadmi Party leaders misleading the country by saying that Kejriwal had been arrested?
Let me just have my say. Mr. Modi has gone from one end of this country to the other end saying Gujarat is the greatest state in the history of the world. So Mr. Kejriwal says, okay, maybe let me go find out.
There's nothing wrong with that.
So he goes there, he goes to a hospital, there are no doctors. They go to a school, there are no teachers. He asks, where's this 24 hours electricity? Nobody can find it. So this great state, this Sone ki Chediya, there's no Chediya.
No, but the other reality, Sunil, alagh, is that Arvind Kejriwal has pinpointed and directed his visit to certain places where he knows there's a problem.
This is...
is that a fair way?
Let's not even get the Outlook magazine being missing for 1 week.
Is that a fair way of determining whether or not
because the
Gujarat
Adani
has done
story
any
is
work?
in it. Let's answer that. Why is Outlook gone missing for the last week? There's a story about Adani, Modi.
We know that. I read that story. Is it missing?
You can't find it in Gujarat.
How do you know? Have you been to
find
Gujarat?
Alcohol in a prohibition state.
Have you been to Gujarat in the last 1 week?
I have my sources.
No, you have your sources like Kejriwal as someone saying this is Ambani's bank account. Sunil Alagh wants to come in.
Can I just step in?
Yes, sir, you must.
Right. Okay. I would like to respond to whatever he has said. I have been to Gujarat very often.
I'm sure you have, sir.
I am not saying Gujarat is perfect. And the question is that I can always go and find one school, one hospital and make a huge drama by carrying a whole TV crew to say this is Gujarat. Look, he could not have got 130 seats if what you're saying is right. If so many people are upset with him in Gujarat, he wouldn't have won with such a thumping majority. People are voting for him. Come along with me to Gujarat and I will show you all the successes.
Absolutely,
if he says all the villages have electricity,
Chetan Bhagat,
you find 2 villages who don't have electricity.
There are, no, 1 second. Chetan Bhagat, there are warts
I will show you Gujarat.
and there are successes. Is Kejriwal being politically mischievous by targeting just those areas where there may be a problem? Because there's a lot of work that has happened in Gujarat. Yes, there are problems that remain. But is Kejriwal being politically mischievous by picking on the areas where some work hasn't happened? Because that's the way he's targeted where he wants to go to. Chetan Bhagat.
See, from his point of view, he wants a worthy enemy. And I think Congress is not a worthy enemy. So he is trying to get that. But look at AAP logic. You know, they say Modi controls Delhi police. Ambani controls Modi. So therefore Ambani controls Delhi police. But Delhi police, he got the Delhi police to write a FIR against Ambani. So, you know, these logics AAP cannot explain. This is AAP beliefs, this is a AAP special book which they are creating logic. But I want to talk about the BJP, Mr. Sudhanshu. You are getting the leading position in all opinion polls. You are going to maybe a very high chance form the government in the biggest democracy in the world. How can you get provoked by such antics? How could you, how can you not control? I know there were fringe elements of your party. I know it was not it didn't come from the top. It was a spur of the moment decision. But people of this country are putting their faith in you. How can you come down to this level? I mean, it is your fault also. It is both of yours fault, and you have shamed you. It's not something that someone expects out of a party which is.
Okay, you're saying that Modi is getting rattled. Why is Modi getting rattled? If he comes there, why should the cops stop him? Let him go, let him see what he wants. Sudhanshu Mittal must respond. Why is he so rattled if Kejriwal comes into a hospital and doesn't find any doctor? Sudhanshu Mittal.
Rahul, how is Modi getting rattled? As I just said, if the entire administration is now under the Election Commission's charge, What is the role of Mr. Modi? Mr. Kejriwal should go every day, go to every hospital, go to every place he wants to, bring it before the people, no problems. People have to decide for themselves whether they believe in this or they believe in the word of Mr. Modi. Because Mr. Modi's credibility over the last 12 years is impeccable. He has credibility of performance delivery. He's the hope factor. He has credibility of character. He has the credibility of ideology. So how are we rattled? The problem is, for last 2 days they were not in news. Now if you're not in news, what do? You must do something which ensures that there is media space. You fake an arrest, and not only do you fake an arrest, after the arrest, you lumpenize the situation by attacking the national office of a political rival of yours.
No, but Anand Kumar, is this not doing injustice to India's democracy?